How's it gaming, guys? I'm Phil in the Blanks, and welcome to The Lord of the Rings, The Two Towers, which is not a game I think many people would have expected me to do, because I don't really do a lot of post-2000 games, but there's a reason for it, and that's because this year is I don't know exactly what day this will start going up, but we are super close to the 20th anniversary of the Two Towers movie, which is a fantastic movie. And we're going to get in there, we're going to play a new game, and just start on normal. I might bring it down to easy if I'm having trouble, because it's more important that we play the game and have fun than me being super good, especially considering the only real difference between normal, easy, expert, all that, is how much damage enemies do and how much damage you do to enemies. There's not like extra content or anything like that, so yeah. So yeah, Lord of the Rings, and you gotta go through the friggin' Miramax film thing, even though you have to go through this when you load the game up, when you start a new game, you gotta watch it again! Oh, no, not Miramax, New Line, I'm sorry, New Line Cinema. So yeah, Lord of the Rings Two Towers. Weirdly enough, this is known as one of the better licensed games, and people aren't wrong. As much as I'm not a gigantic Lord of the Rings guy, I do enjoy the movies. Yeah, this game holds up, especially back then. I loved it. It would be nice if it had subtitles, but whatever, it's not a big deal, I guess.
I feel it in the earth. I smell it in the air.
I love the opening to Lord of the Rings.
Is lost, for none now live who remember it.
I adore that opening because it looks so, like, not CG. By 2002 we were so used to CG that, like, seeing real effects, it was just awesome.
Immortal, wisest and fairest of all beings. 7 to the
I don't mean to talk through the openings because it is Lord of the Rings, but I have a feeling if I don't talk a little bit, they'll hit me with a copyright strike because this is straight up from the movie.
To the race of men,
Just in terrible PS2 quality.
desire power. For within these rings was bound the strength and will to govern each race. But they were all of them
Deceived for another ring.
In a land
I've watched the first, like, Fellowship of the Ring so many times that I can do
the
so much
Dark
of this
Lord
myself.
Sauron forged in secret a master ring to control all others. And into this ring he poured his cruelty, his malice, and his will to dominate all life. One ring to rule them all. One by one, the free land.
I just watched the trilogy with Kate a couple months ago to prepare for this, and I'm just, like, already enthralled by how good this opening is.
A last alliance of men and elves marched against the armies of Mordor, and on the slopes of Mount Doom, they fought for the freedom of Middle-earth.
Again, it's a shame because it's not DVD quality. This is the PS2. Like, PS2 had DVDs and DVD quality. This is less so because it's compressed to be on a video game disc. So yeah, I played this right when it came out. I bought it right when it came out. I got it like at a Blockbuster. Okay, right here. And it goes into in-game. I was enthralled by that as a kid. Anyways, yeah, so I bought this close to the release date because we had just gotten a PS2. Defend yourself by pressing the square button. We had just gotten a PS2 not that long ago, and the only PS2 game I like pretty much played at that time was like Tony Hawk 3, which is a great game. Can I do something else than defend? Okay, speed attack. Take them down with a speed attack. And I got this at my local Blockbuster for like dirt cheap. So maybe not right when it came out, but like maybe a year after. The funny thing is I had never played the Return of the King game, just this one. So despite the fact that this is the Two Towers, you'll see that this is not part of the Two Towers, part of the Fellowship of the Ring. Because it does do both movies. You kind of go through the Fellowship pretty quickly, but I mean, it goes through the action scenes that matter. So, we were playing as Isildur. Oh no, they have shields, I gotta use a fierce attack. It's funny because, like, this game is remembered as like, oh my god, it's so ahead of its time. It's really, it's good. Don't get me wrong, it's fun. It's a very basic action game. you have a fast attack and you have a fierce attack, and then you get combo. Like it's pretty lame, but I mean, like I love it. And I think a lot of people have great memories of this. It's just, I think it was God of War that really revolutionized what an action game could be, and that came out after. I'm pretty sure after this. Pretty sure, because I played God of War in like 2005. Well, that's a series that... Maybe that's a series I should play out for you guys. The original God of War, not the reboot. I mean, the reboot's great, but people talk forever in that. And I can't do games where there's just jabber. It's like Last of Us. I love Last of Us. I'll never play Last of Us because no one shuts up in that game. It might as well be a movie because there's so much talking. Anyways, yeah, I replayed this a little bit before just to kind of get the gist of it after I watched the movies with Kate. I'm not very good at this game, I realized, but that's okay. It's all about, oh, you guys are just dead. It's just about having a good time and remembering how fun this game was back then. I remember me and my then girlfriend, my ex, at the time, she was a huge Lord of the Rings fan, just like I was gonna say current girlfriend, but my wife. All the girls I've gone out with have been total dorks and nerds, and I love it. And she was so into Lord of the Rings. And we used to play this. I don't know if she played it, actually. I don't know if she just watched me play. Because some of the more action-intensive games that she wasn't good at, she'd watch me play. And then she'd play the RPGs and stuff, and I'd watch her. That's kind of our gaming relationship. But we used to play this a lot. It's not a long game, either. This won't be even that many episodes. But it has a lot of replay value because you can upgrade your characters. Get away from me, guys. You're on my team. Why are you hitting me? You can upgrade your characters, you can level them up, they all go up to level 10, and that kind of thing. So, you start with Isildur. He is not a normal playable character, but he is an unlockable secret character. Sauron is not. That would have been awesome if Sauron was playable. There he is. You know, all his Sauron-y goodness. I think for... Okay, so this game, I believe, came out after FF10. Final Fantasy X, not just FF10. And...
It was in this moment... when all hope
story part.
faded, that Isildur, son of the king, took up his father's sword.
Ah, my fingies. But yeah, so Final Fantasy X had come out, and Final Fantasy X was amazing graphically for the PS2. This is not that great. It didn't age well compared to FF10. But like, you didn't really notice it all that much back then. It looked better than PS1, you know what I mean, and N64, so it was just impressive. And you had all the voice actors, all the actors from the movie, like Viggo Mortensen's in it, Orlando Bloom's in it, like, that was just great. And scenes from the movie, just awesome.
The ring passed to Isildur.
Isildur. What a great name. I wish that name would come back. Name my next son that. Isildur Henry. And his big brother James. No. Ah, you dick. Actually, why would I want to name my kid Isildur? He's a jerk.
I am Isildur's heir, not Isildur himself. My fate is my own. The helm's deep. Rhaegar, go!
Question of the day. Have you watched the Amazon Lord of the Rings Ring of Power? You never watched the first few episodes. And the funny thing is there was an article about, like, did the Lord of the Rings The Ring of Powers hint that Isildur is related to Aragorn? And I'm, like, not a giant Lord of the Rings fan, but I was like, are you shitting me? This is what passes for journalism nowadays? I thought it was the funniest thing in the world. Let's save our game. I'll try not to do this too much because the saving takes a long time in this game. So there's my last time I played it. Well, that last time I played it was September. But way back in 2006 at 9:44 p.m. I was at the secret codes. So I'd gotten pretty much everything because I really played this game a lot. We're just going to play through it once, obviously. And... right away, you only start with Aragorn because Aragorn was really the only character that mattered at the beginning of the Fellowship of the Ring. Fellowship of the Ring. And so you don't play as Gimli or Legolas until a little while later. And it starts off, weirdly enough, at Helm's Deep, which is super weird. And it's Aragorn retelling the past. This is not in game. This is like cinematic. It still doesn't look great.
For one purpose, to destroy the world of men. The Dark Lord draws near.
Man, so iconic looking. The Eye of Sauron and stuff like that. Like, oh. The Ring Wraith. Like, it's so iconic, man. So this is, Weathertop, I think is what it's called.
They seek the
Which would make sense. It's the first time Aragorn would really be doing anything. It's weird how we just go right into this. So this is fairly easy, except I'm sucking. Damn it! I already lost the fire. Ring Wraiths are only susceptible to fire, so pretty much just attack them like that. Be smarter than I am. Just constantly triangle. I'm doing really badly. I'm gonna have a hard time, just because like I'm just not a good video game guy. I don't know if you guys have noted that yet, but I'm bad at this stuff. We're a little bit better at like God of War and whatnot because there's a little more strategy. This is very much just hammer buttons. Obviously there is strategy in this. I need to get my fire. Thank you. I should also probably parry. I'm bad at that. I never parry properly. Oh my god, am I gonna die? I'm doing really badly. This is funny. Thankfully, a lot of enemies drop green potions, which... Oh!
Frodo, keep away from them!
Help! They're everywhere!
They are everywhere. Oh no, why would you put the ring on, you dummy? I like the little transparency effect on Frodo there, looks great. Oh, hello. Oh, they're going after him. That makes sense. Avoid. You gotta pay more attention. Avoid. They always do the stab after they get hit. See? Oh, damn. Need fire. It's really don't say it like, hey, ring wraiths are susceptible to flames. You should do that. Ooh, I'm getting just murdered by these things. I guess it'd be like if I was really in the Lord of the Rings world. Good. Sure, if you say so. Should be more... Oh, is that it? Wow, that was fast. Oh no, watch out, no! Ah! Oh no, Ringo! You got stabbed! When they light on fire, at least... I don't know if they're getting damaged while that's happening. Oh my god, I'm gonna die. I'm actually gonna die at the first actual level. It's not even an actual level, this is still very tutorial-y. Oh my god, my fire's all gone already. The camera is admittedly really bad in this game, I'll say that. It's hard to keep track of your character sometimes. And the camera kind of does its own thing when it wants to, which is very frustrating. That's okay, we'll do fine. There we go. And a level up, which is always nice. Yeah, the pre-render stuff's not too bad. I remember being like, whoa, it looks so real. It's from the movie, right? And then I saw that, I was like, oh, right, real life looks way better. And say hi to Sam's arm there, because it's the only time you'll ever see him. Because they only have a model for Frodo.
The sanctuary of Rivendell, the smallest of us showed the greatest courage.
Gandalf's like, oh no, don't. Yeah, you'll never see the rest of the hobbits in the PS2 graphics. They never made models for them until the next game, where you can play as them, I think. Ah, one of the greatest scenes.
I do not know the way.
I will help you bear this burden.
Yay, Gandalf.
As long as it is yours to bear.
Carry the face of us all, little one.
Ah, Boromir.
If by my life or death,
And
I can
Aragorn.
protect you.
And Legolas.
You have my sword.
And you have my bow.
And Gimli, what'd they do to you? It's like, they squished his face! They squished it! Yeah, he's the only one that really looks bad, unfortunately. I can't believe how badly I did in that level. That's okay, we got 4 excellence. And you get more experience the better you do, obviously. And it averages out your fair, good, excellent, perfect. I don't like how they use the word perfect or anything like that. It's more about just keeping your combos up than anything else. That'll get you perfect. And if you get like... You'll see what I mean, but basically it's not super hard to get a lot of excellence if you're using like the same 3 overpowered moves over and over again. Level 2. What do we want to get? Level 1, you already start with everything already. Level 2, rush attack. No. Is Isildur's Swift Terror. That is the first thing I want to get. It is ridiculously powerful. I don't know if we'll get if I'll be able to use it right away in the next level, but whatever. I will not save my game because we're already 15 minutes in and I don't want to waste your time with saving. We'll go through the next level, which is not super, super long, but we'll probably go over 20 minutes. Here is the main kind of menu. You know what? We'll go through it next episode. We're just going to run in there, and we'll talk about Legolas and Gimli next time as well. I don't want to waste too much time and make this episode really long. I will say this. We're going to play as Aragorn the whole way through, and the reason for that is because the game's difficulty is scaled in a way that it's assuming you're playing as one character, or you're going back and leveling up older characters, and I don't want to do that for you guys, so I'm just going to play as a character right away, Aragorn, and level him up as the game goes, instead of going back and leveling up Legolas, leveling up Gimli, and buying new equipment, or whatever, not equipment, but you know what I mean. So, Gimli, stop doing that to him! Jeez. And you can still see, Ringo Starr's there, but the rest of the hobbits aren't.
We shall wait here until the path beyond appears safe.
We have had no word from Moria in many years.
In many years, yeah. So, we got arrows, and you can, oh yeah, I forgot you can, like, dodge and stuff. I'm pressing the other button. How do you do stuff? How do you play video games? There we go. Alright, cool. And then nothing happens until all of a sudden another cinematic, right? Oh, no, not yet. We're just going to go with this. Yeah, Isildur's Fury, by the way, or Swift Terror, is so good. And it's a really good way to, yeah, now I'm going to be doing perfects. You know what I mean? For a little while. My sword glows, and it's awesome. And that's how you get experience, pretty much, is just to keep that perfect going for a little while. It'll only last for a certain amount of time, so you just get as many as you can in that time period. And you can see red potions here will get you a little bit of health. Green potions, I believe, fill you up completely. Oh, that should have totally... If you would hit an enemy with like stuff like your combos, like Isildur's Swift Terror, then you get a massive boost of that little weird circle thing in the bottom left. Ooh, I don't need arrows. I haven't used any yet. Over here. Smack! Oh, Gimli, I love you. And thump. So good. Oh, such style there. Oh, damn. Well, we're going to take these guys out first that are coming up towards us. And then we'll use our, we'll use our arrows. Oh, yeah. So when I'm getting hit like that, you can just parry and you won't get hit by any of the arrows, which is always nice. I do like that feature because you're not really able to do much. Like the animations take a lot of time for some things, so you really don't have time to get out of the way for a lot of stuff. So parrying is usually the best way to go, but you can't really build up your combo very well with bows and arrows. But that's fine. It's not really a big deal.
We could pass through the mines of Moria. My cousin Balin give us a royal welcome. Watch out!
I guess that was teaching you that you can parry arrows, I'm not sure. But yeah, you can't really do much with your combos when you're using a bow and arrow, but it is pretty good. On the easier difficulties, you can kill a lot of enemies in one hit, and some of the bigger enemies in like 2 hits. It's pretty good. Oh, you're coming. Get your Isildur's Swift Terror ready. And if an enemy is on the ground, you can press R2 to do a finishing blow on them. I'll try to do it if I can. Like, they're already dead, so it didn't matter. But if they're not dead, you can take them out in a single hit if they're on the ground. These guys are pretty easy. They're just regular goblins, I guess. I'm not sure. Don't think they're orcs. Oh, get that. Oh, some arrows. We're probably not going to get a very good ranking on this level because I'm not doing super amazing, but, like, again, it's not a huge deal. If you play as one character, you get enough experience throughout the game to do just fine. If you're able to, you can go straight up to the archers, and that's usually pretty good too if you're able to do it. Like here, it's not too bad because they're right there. I'm getting hit a lot though. It's not a huge deal if you get hit a lot. Enemies do a fairly good job of dropping potions and stuff, especially in the like big levels with a lot of enemies. So it's not a huge deal. It's not an insanely difficult game. Unless you're playing on the hardest difficulty or just doing super poorly and not paying attention. You can also get counter moves, which are crazy powerful. And you can go through, like, the hidden... Like, there's secret levels and whatnot that are, like, super hard. And if you get the counters, you could just basically just sit there and counter almost everything that comes at you and never get hit. It's insane. Oh, there we go. See, there we go. That's an instant kill if you press R2 around a downed enemy. Ooh. You guys came out of nowhere. I should have seen that. Oh my god! Wow, I went right between them. They're not doing a whole lot of damage to me, which is fine. You can get more health by upgrading or that kind of thing. It's always something you want to do. Ooh, come on. Get perfect. Get perfect. Want that experience? Yeah. Any enemy you kill while you're glowing like that, while your sword's glowing and that sort of stuff, even with arrows, gets you a perfect. So it's always fun to do that. You're just also really strong during those times, so I think you do a lot more damage. So sometimes like certain things will kill enemies in a single hit, that sort of thing. Again, oh, that tentacle took that guy out. I'm close to the archer here. I'm just gonna go after him. Damn. If you get hit, your combo meter goes down pretty quickly, which is not fun. Oops. There we go. Excellent. Wrong movie. But yeah, no, this was considered one of the best licensed games, like, based off a movie for a while. And, like, it still stands up. Like, there's a lot of parts that are, like, it's very ancient, very old in terms of its gameplay. But, I mean, guys, if you play Back to the Future for the NES, this is a lot better than it, so... You know, if you have all the complaints you want, it's still a decent game, all things considered. I would play a remake of this. Definitely. Here we go, boss time. Ow! Poor Gimli. Here's the first boss. Let's hope I do okay. Camera, work with me here. Sit here. Parry. Parry forever. Ting, ping, ping, ping. And then go and kill a couple of these. There we go. And hit him with an arrow. And that's pretty much the fight. Go back here. Oh, yeah, free arrows. Thank you. Poink. Wait it out. Poink. There we go. And arrow in the face. Get out of the water. Pretty easy. Pretty easy fight. But you want to be careful because you cannot dodge those swings. So be really careful when you just want to make sure you are parrying when those swings happen, because they're going to knock you out, and you fall to the ground. It's not just a regular hit, it's a fall to the ground, and you have to get up. Oh, I should have hit him. I didn't even notice he was there. Ah! Ooh, that was close. Okay, we're doing pretty good. One more hit. Think you able to bring him back? Yep. And bam, there we go. That was super easy. Down you go. Sorry, Ultros.
Fell beast.
Yes, I did fell that beast.
This is the dawn of Durin, Lord of Moria.
You gotta say everyone's favorite password. Melon! Or Gandalf turns into a werewolf. They're really fixing on the moon.
And enter Melon.
Melon!
We now have but one choice. We must face the long dark of Moria.
Awesome. 3 levels in, I guess 2 in the prologue. I don't know. We're doing pretty good, I guess, already. And I don't think we did not get a level up. That's fine. That's fine. Or did we? No, not even close. Alright, well with that, guys, I'm Philblanks, and we are playing The Lord of the Rings, The Two Towers. I hope you're in for a fun, movie-based ride. While I'm here, I'm gonna just... I'm gonna improve my health. What else is good? I don't know. That one's good. When I fall down, I'll get up and I'll attack stuff. That's pretty good. Anyways, guys, I'm Philblanks. I'll see you guys next level. Hey, thanks for watching. If you liked this episode, click that subscribe button and hit the bell icon to know when the next episode is up. If you want to support my channel, share some videos with some friends and consider supporting me on Patreon.